guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. Big day today. I know that it's been a long time coming. We're gonna finally get that pricing for the new 2021 Supra. Of course, if you haven't seen the reviews yet, and if you haven't, my question is, where have you been? We were one of the first here on Rady's Rides to get access to the 2021 Toyota Supra, the 3.0, and the all-new 2.0, which remember is that inline-4 turbocharged engine. Another big piece of news before we just dive into the pricing is that special edition. So for 2020, there was the launch edition. Well, guess what? For 2021, Toyota has the A91 edition. And I wanted to kind of talk about this because Toyota sent me some really cool B-roll footage of the new A91 edition in that awesome color. It's called Refraction. It's this blue that's just to die for, and it shows the car on a track. So I thought I would really share that. So we're going to start with the A91 edition. I'm going to talk about what are some of the special touches about it, and then we will get right down to business, the nitty-gritty, and look at that pricing and see where have we gone from 2020, because remember, there's more horsepower, but remember, for 2021, will there be a higher price tag? Let's go check out the A91. All right, guys, here we go. A91, the Toyota Supra A91 edition. There is that refraction color. Love the blue. Just looks so dynamite. Now, what you're going to get extra, they're making 1,000 of them. So it's a limited production. It's actually more limited than the launch edition. Launch edition, there was 1,500 examples. This one, there's just 1,000. You're going to have that special color called refraction. I know I've said it for the 20th time, but those are for the people not paying attention. You're going to get a carbon fiber rear spoiler. And if you see that spoiler right there, looking sexy and it's functional. It's going to give you some downforce, extra downforce. Love the C-pillar stripes, those flat black C-pillar stripes. And then other than that, you're going to get the flat black wheels. I think they did just enough. Would have been nice to see maybe an old style Mark IV wing on the back. But if you notice, the kick up from that carbon fiber rear spoiler really adds to that duckbill portion of the rear hatch area. The blue fits it to a T. I personally love the flat black wheels. I think they, even though they look just like the standard 3-liter wheel, the 3.0 wheel, I think in flat black it gives it a totally different dimension and really just shows the lines of the car. Here we are on track. You can see rolling down. I can't wait to personally get behind the wheel on a racetrack of one of these, and fingers crossed, it should be happening very, very soon. But what do we talk about? For 2021, not only do we have the special edition, but you're getting extra bracing. So if you get a 3-liter Supra, that inline 6, you're getting extra bracing, which is going to help at the racetrack. The chassis tuning, they've reworked the power steering. All 4 dampers have been totally reworked to give you better feedback front and rear. And then of course you're gonna have more horsepower. That's never a bad thing. 382 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in about 3.8, 3.7 seconds. I think the big, talking point where people are a little disappointed is there's no manual transmission. So if we're gonna zonk anything, for sure, besides some of those fake vents, which there's plenty to choose from, it would be nice to have a 6-speed manual. This car deserves a 6-speed manual, but you are still stuck with the ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, remember, some of the touches exterior-wise where you could tell that it's a 2021, obviously, if you're looking at the A91 edition, it's that color. Right away, that should tell you, hey, that's a 2021. But let's say it's a white or a black or a red colored Supra, and you're like, is that a 2021? Immediately go for the brake calipers. The Brembo 4-piston calipers up front now say Toyota and Supra on them. That's an automatic dead giveaway. If you pop the hood, you will physically see, and if you haven't seen my reviews or if you want to recap it, I'll leave that link at the end of this little segment here, this little discussion we're having at the Rady's Rides Cave. You can go back underneath the hood. There's extra aluminum bracing that you could physically see. Now, on top of this, we have the 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine. 255 horsepower, still made it to that ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. I think if they would have done a manual, it would have at least have been nice on the 2-liter, but you know, maybe keep our fingers crossed. Toyota is saying, and if you bought a 2020, you're like, man, I'm so bummed out. It's more horsepower now, different special edition. Guess what? They're saying that they're going to make incremental changes every single year. So if you want a Supra, you could probably go get a really great deal, a better deal on a 2020 than you can on a 2021. I mean, I think that's just common sense. But if you're saying to yourself, you know what, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for major change. They're going to have incremental changes each and every year as we progress towards this goal of hopefully getting a 6-speed manual transmission. But watching it on track, I'm telling you, driving on the road, watching on the track, you could really feel these differences. It's no BS. It's not just a bunch of marketing. The differences can be felt, especially the wind buffeting. I know a lot of people were talking about with the wind buffeting with the windows and whatnot. They've made some different changes with weather stripping and everything and insulation to kind of combat some of that. The feedback to the wheel is phenomenal. And the amount of grip you get from those Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires, I mean, we're not even talking about Cup 2s. We're talking about Super Sports. You're getting awesome, awesome grip. But I definitely wanted to kind of let this little B-roll footage play for you because the car just looks cool. It's a great looking car. I know it's not like the old Supra from the past, but the great news is that they are bringing these changes, and for 2021, having this special edition really just makes it that much of a more enticing idea. It's not meant to be a C8 Corvette beater. So get the idea, hey, it's not as fast as C8 Corvette. It's not supposed to be that. Well, guess what? Here's the pricing now. So let's talk about what we're looking at. Right at the top, you'll see it says Supra A91 edition. It's got the 3-liter inline 6. You'll see the MSRP. Now it says 20 MI. MI is not you. MI is not me. MI stands for model year. So model year, that I would call that the launch edition, like we were talking about, the 1500 that they made. There is the price. And if you look for 2021, right next, that column right next to it, we're now looking at $55,990. So you're looking at an increase of $740. So that's the good news there. We're not talking about thousands. We're talking about $740. The 3.0 premium, which would be, if you didn't want to get the special edition, that would be the one that I would get. For 2020, it was $53,999. $990. Now you're looking at $54,490. So $500 increase. What's interesting is that the biggest increase is for the entry 3.0, which that one, the new price is $50,990. That's a $1,000 increase. So even on the lowest end, the increase is not, we're not talking about thousands of dollars. At most, it's $1,000. And then there's the biggest news. I know that's what everybody has been waiting for, is how much does the 2.0 cost? How much is the 2-liter? So $42,990. It's just one trim only, and that makes the whole deal a lot easier. So let's talk about this pricing. What else can you get for the money? So if you come in at a 2.0, some of the challengers would obviously be a Mustang GT, the 5-liter, you could get for $42,000, $43,000. A Subaru WRX STI, Camaro SS. Of course, you could go Challenger RT, maybe even a Scat Pack narrow body. But they really don't compare to what the Supra is bringing to the table. If you wanted a BMW M2 competition, you're looking at easily around $70,000, depending on how the options. Now, in that lower box area, you'll notice the driver assistant package, the safety and tech package, the special color, which is nitro yellow, and then another special color called Phantom. So that shows you where you can make those extra options and how much those options are going to cost you. It's one of those things. Yes, when we look at the C8 Corvette, for $60,000 starting price, you're getting a lot for the money. But not everybody likes the C8 Corvette. Not everybody wants the C8 Corvette. So I am happy that Toyota is moving in the direction that they are with the Supra. I think the pricing, would it be nice if it was cheaper? Sure. I mean, everything would be nice if it was cheaper. But based off of what other alternatives you have, what other choices you have, I think the prices really fall into exactly where they need to be. Now, think about it. If an M2 competition costs around $69,000, $70,000 and the Supra, performance-wise on a track, is close to that, it seems like you're getting a discount of a performer. And then there we are back again with that beautiful white. That's the one that we had here on Rady's Rides, that 3-liter. So I'm glad that we were able to finally let the cat out of the bag. I've been sitting on this for well over a month and a half. I know you guys have been chomping at the bit to hear these prices. Hopefully it's good news. Hopefully you're able to make a better decision for your next sports car. But I'm glad to see that a lot of people are finally moving past this whole it's a BMW thing and now really getting to appreciate it. I'm telling you, if you get the opportunity, you owe it to yourself. Take one for a spin. It's a very, very surprising car. Balanced, handles great, and I think, like I said, the pricing compared to whatever else is available at that price point, you're getting a lot of car for the money. But if it's vlogs like these, where we're bringing the information and I'm kind of giving it to you and giving my little spin and we're kind of having a little discussion about this kind of stuff, if you want to keep seeing this on Rady's Rides, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back because we're going to have more of this information coming for you. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Rady's Rides family. We appreciate your support. If you want to help us keep making this great content for you, just for you, click the link in the description. Get yourself some Rady's Rides merch. We got the all new On Throttle Rady's Rides shirts. I've ordered mine. I'm waiting for mine to come, so make sure you check that out. I got to obviously say a big, huge thank you for my wonderful, beautiful, creative, caring, intelligent wife, Lori, getting the Rady Cave set up here, helping me film, and we are going to see more of her in front of the camera. So definitely stay tuned for that and show her some love in the comment section. So thank you, sweetheart, for all that you do. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.